Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Philadelphia 76ers playing against the Toronto Raptors. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Paul George.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Barrett in at the 3. And for the 76ers, we've got Kelly Oubre. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's George in at the 2. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Now here's Barnes. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Maxey. And he drains the quick shot.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Pass to Barrett. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
And Barrett, no good on that one.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Now here's George. Guarded by Dick. Takes a 3. George, and that's good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Oubre. Barrett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is the kind of playmaker Barrett is capable of being. Perfect use of the screen and roll.
Now here's George. Guarded by Dick. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Pirtle with the block.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Clock at 6. Embiid is screen on quickly. He shoots. Barnes with the rebound. Maxey's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Barnes passes to Dick. Now Pirtle. Embiid covers. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Jakob Pirtle. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Pirtle. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and the U.S. men's national team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable. George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Pass to Barrett. Outside Dick. Hurdle with a screen on George. Here's Dick. Drains the triple.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Now Oubre. Screen by Embiid. Takes the 3. Out to Oubre. Back to Embiid. Knocks it loose. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Maxey. Edwards with it. There's the triple. Barnes with the rebound. Quickly outside. Now Barnes. Back to Barrett. Dick with it. Now here's Pirtle. Guarded ability. The shot off that time.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to
and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Maxey's showing great athleticism on his way to that finish at the rack.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
That free throw no good. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Walter, he's checked in for Dick. Good on the second one. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, B.A. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Walter from outside. Over to the left wing. Hurdle with a screen on Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. A bit long that time.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Edwards finds Oubre. Nails it from 3.
Very capable in catch-and-shoot situations. Kelly Oubre Jr. is somebody you want to set up.
Hurdle, pass to quickly. And here is Barrett. Over Edwards. Barrett can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Walter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Sixers. All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. 5th best, Philadelphia.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Oubre. Gordon comes in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for George. Outside Maxey to the inside. Drummond double teamed. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. That'll be a jump ball.
Back to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Chris Boucher.
You know, with Drummond's free throw history, teams aren't afraid to get physical with him inside. I mean, they'll send him to the line before they give him an easy look.
Two shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Here's Shed. Pass to Boucher. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Shed. Still no points. Over Lowry. And again, Toronto, no good. Here's Grimes. Fires the three. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Philadelphia ball. Coming up to the floor for your Sixers. Number 28, Kershaw Yabusele.
Now here's Embiid. 27 points his last game. Lets the three fly. That shot is off. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Sixers ahead. They lead by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
The Sixers leading. So for the Raptors right now, we've got Grady Dick, Chris Boucher out there with Walter, and it's Mobo in at the power forward position. Gordon can't hit. Well, the Raptors shooting around 44%. Not bad. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Lowry. Boucher a screen on Lowry. Pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Inside. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Gordon outside. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Philadelphia with another miss. Toronto trailing. Pass to Shed. Outside Dick. Drops one in from the wing. Dick's got 5 now.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Shed. Pass to Mobo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Shed. Rebound by Philadelphia. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Boucher outside. Pass to Walter. To the right side. Here's Mobo. And it's all from three-point range. The Sixers lead by 3. To the paint. Yabusele hooked that.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Down low. Here's Dick. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Boucher. Outside Dick. Pass to Walter. Outside Dick. Here's Shed. Back to Dick. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Lowry outside. Up top, Embiid. Puts it up from 12. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Let's take a look at the numbers for Scotty Barnes.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
Raptors trail by 8. Here's Shed. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Battle. Pirtle with a screen on Oubre. To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I like Pirtle's ability to quickly move to the hoop after the screen. That, again, speaks to his mobility.
Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Raptors trail by 4. It's Barnes on the wing. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
George with the bucket.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury you.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Barnes. Over Edwards. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Barnes has got 9 points in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Shed. No points yet. Outside Barnes. Right at the free throw line. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to the
but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's take a minute now to see which point guards have been shooting the best from the free throw line during the last month of play. Fourth, Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, when this group goes to the line, odds are they're sinking their shots. As a result, the defense really has to question whether they can be as aggressive as they'd like to be.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Leading by 5, Oubre finds George. A minute 22 left to play in the first half. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Pass to Barrett. Barnes against Oubre. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Sixers lead by 4. George outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grady Dick picks one up.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And he's good on the second.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. And he banks in the layup. Pirtle's got 7.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Back to Maxey. Outside Oubre. Pass to Edwards. And here's George. Guarded by Dick. And George gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the 76ers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to...
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
And look, I got the Nets matchup. Coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for one another.
The phrase gets overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight it's
right.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George out there with Maxey. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. It's Barrett on the wing. Pirtle with a screen on Edwards. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Maxey finds George. The 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Barrett. And it's Toronto with another.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
George passes to Oubre. Banked it in off the glass. Oubre's got 7 points in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Pirtle. Inside, Dick. Edwards pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 5. Oubre passes to Embiid. Owning the glass, Embiid.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Barnes with it. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Maxey. And it's quickly with a miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Quickly against Maxey. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Oubre on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. They get it back. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the players who have been flat out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Tyrese Maxey, third.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. There's a screen. Barrett passes to Dick. Shoots over George. Got it. Dick's got 9.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside Dick. Back to quickly. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Embiid sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Barnes. And the 3 off target. The Sixers lead by 9. Left side Maxey. Embiid is screen on quickly. Maxey passes to Embiid. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Dick. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injury.
Grimes. He's checked in for Oubre. Here's Shed. Yet to see a basket. Can't connect from short range. Pass to George. Here's Grimes. Guarded by Dick for three. Maxey. Toronto grabs the miss. Right side Barrett. Boucher against Embiid. Boucher passes to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Maxey missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Boucher for three. Edwards pulls it in. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Tries to break his ice. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Here's Mobo, still without a bucket. Back to Barrett. Boucher a screen on George to stop the drought. Barrett, it's good on the putback.
The relentless nature of R.J. Barrett. Man, oh man.
Pass to Maxey. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A three-point opportunity here. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Defensive foul. R.J. Barrett. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them.
That's great.
This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. Pass to Barrett. Boucher a screen on Gordon. Sinks that one from the post. Barrett's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Gordon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Inside, Gordon stays loose and free, ready to make his moves around the defense there.
Here's Barrett. And it's Toronto with another.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Yabusele. For three, Maxey fires in the triple. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Yeah, the defense gets in Barrett's face, so he gets aggressive right back, winning the and one chance.
Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 19. Here's Shed. Barrett with it. Checked by Gordon. Barrett can't hit. The Sixers lead by 9.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Gordon outside. Here's Drummond. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Chris Boucher. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
At the line for Philadelphia, Andre Drummond. Shooting one.
That one misses for Drummond. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Mobo in at the 4. Here's Battle. Pass to Shed. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lowry outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Look, Kyle Lowry can never rely on being the bigger guy on the floor. So he has to rely on his smarts and guile and toughness instead. He's a very, very high IQ player.
First free throw is good.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad, Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
Lawson, he's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Lowry. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Lawson. Boucher a screen on Lowry. Here's Walter. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Temple's checked in for Toronto.
Number 17, Garrett Temple.
A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Mobo. And out of bounds. The 76ers will take it.
Raptor substitution. Number 23, Jamal Jay.
Philadelphia leading by 13. Here's Gordon. There's the drive.
I like how Gordon stays low to the ground. Keep that center of gravity anchored. Quick driving inside and excellent finishing at the basket.
Pass to Battle. Boucher a screen on Gordon. And it's Battle missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he gets the bucket. Mobo's got his first basket.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Walter. Shot clock at 6. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Paul George, he's checked in for Lowry. And Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Walter. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Walter.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Embiid with it, covered by Boucher. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his third.
That one on Barnes.
Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And he sinks the second. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Barrett. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Grimes, guarded by Barrett. Grimes, the pass to George. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. And Embiid throws it down.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Now here's Barrett. To the paint. Here's Mobo. And it's blocked by Embiid. And they get it back. And it's battle missing. Philadelphia leading by 16. Here's Grimes. Tipped.
Oh, excellent timing there by Barrett. Delivering the swat at the exact right moment.
Inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Maxey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Maxey's got 11 in the second half.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Pass to Dick. Here's Barrett, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Toronto, R.J. Barrett. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Barrett drops them both. The Sixers lead by 14. George outside. Embiid inside. Boucher on him. Embiid can't hit. Dick with it. Oubre picks him up. Pass to Boucher. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Boucher's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Embiid. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Chris Boucher.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his size. And his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
First free throw is good. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Barnes. Here's Boucher for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Jakob Poeltl. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Raptors was able to update me on the situation. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. And for a team with a thin roster, this injury really hurts. They will need everyone to step their game up.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now here's Embiid. Oh, and a dunk by Embiid.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Embiid. That one doesn't drop. Oh, good D by Boucher. Maxey against Barrett. Boucher a screen on Maxey. To the inside. And finished off by Boucher.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now here's George. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it to George. Counted from distance. George has got 21.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the 76ers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Joel Embiid.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Dick, the pass to quickly. So this one belongs to the 76ers. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good luck moving forward.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Joel Embiid.